Wow, three wins.
Only 9 more to go.
Yeah, 9 more. And so why is it why is it capped at 12?
Originally it was capped at 9, but
Okay.
with the recent patch, Blizzard increased it to 12. I don't know. I guess that's just something that they put in effect. Essentially, how the matchmaking works is when you start out the very first time and you do this arena, what it's doing is it's trying to find an opponent who hasn't played a game yet with their deck. And then you face against them. And say you win your game, your next match is going to be matched against a player who has won a game. And then if you win that game, it'll match against 2. So it always takes how many games you've won and matches you against a person that's won that same amount of games. So this person that I'm playing against has won 2 games in a row because I won 1, lost 1, and then won 2.
So it resets after any loss, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think the reason why they put out 9 is just so if a person won 8 games in a row, that 9th one would take them for bloody ever to find someone.
That's a good point.
The pleasure is mine.
They would always have to play me, basically, is what would happen. Because I've never lost a game of Hearthstone.
So it's actually kind of nice that we're seeing the different classes in each match. 'Cause the Warlock is an interesting...
The Warlock's completely different than any of the other classes.
Yeah, especially with its own ability, which, if I remember correctly, it does 2 damage to itself to draw a card.
Yeah, it takes 2 damage to draw a card. So I can't...
Is it 2 or 1? I thought it was 1.
2 damage.
Huh.
So I can't kill this Amani Berserker with anything that I have right now, and if I attack it, it's going to gain 5 damage. So while I'm waiting for something to deal with it, I'm going to get rid of it for this turn and make him have to waste another turn. And effectively, he's wasted his coin now because of that, and I get a free damage. So that wasn't the most optimal way to play it, but it's just a delay until I get something better on the table here.
Yeah, and when you're playing against a Warlock, another thing is the more damage you can do up front, the less he can use his ability later on when his draw is shit.
Yeah.
So what you don't want is you don't want to go like deeper into the game with a full health Warlock, because the Warlocks, if I recall properly, don't have a whole lot of draw cards. But when you're in a late game and their hand starts to get kind of thin, they can just spam their health down.
Yeah, and keep going, and that's their additional draw mechanic. So the same thing here. I could have cast that Shiv, but I would have had 1 damage from the Shiv and 1 from the Goldshire Footman, which still wouldn't have killed it. So right now I'm better to buff up my Goldshire Footman, make him have to run the Amani Berserker into it, and then I can Shiv it. Or not, because he's going to get rid of my wolf. Oh, I don't like that.
But you do have a taunt creature.
Yeah, I can put the taunt creature down, except it won't kill it on the first turn. What do I want to do here? I can use both the Dagger Mastery and the Shiv to get rid of it. I would take 5 damage, but I think I will do that. I will risk that and see how it goes. Actually, first I'm going to... No, I've already spent the mana, whatever.
Here we go.
What was gonna be your other...
Well, I was
option?
thinking I should have done the Shiv first, just in case I drew another Shiv. But I already spent the mana on the 2 daggers, so it wouldn't have made a difference anyways. So anyways,
Okay.
I've taken his minion out, and hopefully that won't come and bite me in the ass.
Put this apple on your head.
Hopefully. That's always a... So yeah, he just used that ability on himself.
Yeah. So, the Knife Juggler, whenever he plays a minion, it's going to deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I want to put down the Acolyte of Pain, because that means that if he Knife Juggles this, I get to draw a card from it.
Here we go.
And I'm going to damage it once so that if he decides to straight trade it, he loses it too. And I should have given my daggers back. Whoops.
Click the eye. Click the eye of the statue.
Yeah, show that off.
Click it. Click it. Come on, knock it out. There you go. Good job. That ensures victory.
That ensures victory.
Yeah.
Click on all the things on each of the tile
You can
sets.
knock off the vines.
Start a campfire.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. There's some shit that happens with the water.
Rainbow comes up.
Oh, don't do that. Do the other stuff.
Don't do that, okay.
So if you do Phantom Knives and the Taunt, that would be a pretty good setup, right? Because the Phantom Knives will do 2 damage.
Phantom
or is it 1
Knives
damage?
would do 1, so it would take out the Worgen and damage both of those guys.
Oh, because it's based off the number of minions you have out?
No, it's just 1 damage to all enemy
Okay.
minions. So I'm going to actually use that because also with the draw a card mechanic, there's a chance that I could get something else to get rid of these guys, but I didn't, so...
What is the story behind the character of this rogue here? Who is that? Is that an important person from World of Warcraft lore?
Valir Sanguinier serves as the advisor for Anduin Wyrn, which is the boy king of Stormwind, one of the major capitals for the Alliance of Humans. Or I guess the humans, which are part of the Alliance. But I don't know too much about her. She came in after, was it like Cataclysm and further, and I didn't play it that far, so I'm not 100% on her story.
Don't you play lots of WoW, Darius?
I've never played Alliance.
Oh, that's... okay. That makes
She
sense.
can't be Alliance if she's a Blood Elf.
She's Alliance, yes.
Dude, yeah, because if I remember... Don't the Blood Elves come from, like,
Blood
Warcraft 3?
Elves. Blood Elves are Horde, dude.
Blood Elves are Horde, but she herself is serving for the Alliance, essentially.
She's some kind of traitor?
No, it was... Okay, that's what happened. She was imprisoned with, was it Varian Wind? The king of Stormwind. She was imprisoned with him, and they escaped together. And that's what, that's why she's serving on the Alliance.
Darius is highly offended that...
How does that even happen? Metzen must have been all night coming up with that one.
You're such a WoW nerd.
Pretty much.
I'm like an hour away from having all but 2 classes to 90. And those are both in their mid-70s.
Oh, that's some dedication there.
Yeah.
How's your goons war down south going? I'd be more concerned about that.
What, Eve?
Yeah.
I haven't played Eve in 4 years. I don't pay any attention.
You were on the Fountain campaign, my friend. I remember that distinctly.
I might have logged in a couple times, but I didn't really do anything.
So I gotta try to get this guy's draw mechanic out under control, and that's the cult master that's doing all of this, so... I'm going to risk assassinating him. And hope that this doesn't go badly for me.
Why would it be a risk?
Because I'm using a high mana cost ability to get rid of something that's pretty low. It's causing me a lot of trouble, and it's essentially keeping me from gaining control of this battle.
So then if you played the Golem, that'd be a decent strategy, or do you want to play the Blades and then your Divine Shield in your hand?
I think I'm going to play the Harvest Golem instead. I'm just trying to decide what I want here, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to do that. What I'm worried about is this guy, because when he takes damage, so he can run the Raging Worgen into my Warden and turn it into, well, now it's going to be a 5/4 Wind Fury.
Yeah, most Warlocks, so when you're playing against a Warlock, most Warlocks are going to play a Rush deck. So they're basically just going to spam minions the whole time.
Yeah.
You lost by the game.
I got one more turn.
Never stop believing.
Oh, there's nothing I've got here that
I
can do it.
I don't want to exercise bad manner or anything, but I've stopped believing. Let's throw that out there. Like, you're a nice human being and all, you say hello when you start your fights, but I think this is over.
Oh yeah, easily.
Well played.
Make sure you tell them well played.
Yeah, you did.
Otherwise, they might have a bad opinion of you.
Yeah. Oh, Sea Giant.
Oh. Oh dear.
See, now, why I usually quit is because now he's just going to show everyone his dick. It's going to take an extra, like, 5 minutes to lose, because he's going to try and string together the most awesome combo. Look, he even just drew a card.
You just did it just to rub it in your face.
Yeah, it's the worst. Like, I get so pissed off when that happens, I just quit.
So would you say you're a quitter in life, Darius?
No, only in Hearthstone.
Okay.
Only in Hearthstone.
Only in Hearthstone.
It's only if I get mad because I've never actually lost. So I'm imagining what it would be like if I if I were in a situation where I was losing.
This just
what would I
keeps
do?
sounding more and more like a P-Shack story to me.
Okay, so another mirror match.
How does that happen? Isn't this some kind of paradox? How does Metzen explain this?
I don't know.
Heroes of the Storm, the WoW arena, or no, the
Yeah,
Blizzard
there you
arena
go.
crap. That's what does
The
it.
MOBA thing.
Oh, they've been summoned.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Are they allowed to say
I
summoned?
don't
They're in
like
an
any
alternate
of this,
dimension.
so I'm going to redo
Whoa.
all of them and see what
This
I
is-
get.
Quadruple X, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay, better! I was actually hoping to
actually-
get my Defias Bandit,
The
but
light protects. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
Ready for action!
So good mannered.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I do find Divine Shield to be a frustrating ability to work around some of the minions. Especially, I think it's the Paladins, right? That put it onto their own minions?
Yep.
They have a card that can do it. Well, and the problem with it is that it absorbs anything.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter what the minion under it is. The first thing you throw at it is just throwing it out the window. Fairy dragons are annoying, but I've never really seen them be all that effective either.
Well, it's because they just nullify the spell.
Well, you can't attack them.
Yeah, you can't attack them with the spell, but you can attack them.
you can attack them with
Also,
creatures. They just can't be targeted by spells
Yeah.
or hero
Oh,
powers. So, but I mean, like I can equip a weapon and attack it with it if I want. So,
I would find a way to use a spell on it.
I don't know why the hell I did that.
Probably just to prove it. You weren't sure.
Just say, hey, we don't like your berries out there.
Fairy dragon.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna
Nice.
that's getting some bad territory.
Dragons aren't even real.
What? How dare you?
Just throwing that out there.
Drink with me, friend.
See, now that's like different from what I don't know. Yeah, in that particular case, I tend to hold on to the Brewmasters,
Yeah.
especially with a rogue deck. Not saying you're right or wrong. If something's got a battle cry, I tend to pick it for the battle cry. I'm gonna use it for that. So I would have used it in the combo.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep from this happening.
Just bitches rushing you.
So it's a nice lady, Darius, not a bitch.
I was talking about I don't know. I couldn't even come out. I couldn't even come up with a plausible. I meant that in the colloquial sense, like
Okay.
Just pretend it was easy talking to you.
Who?
Kanye West.
Ah, okay. Bitch, you sure you ain't a hobbit?
That is.
Did you see that? That.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No, I don't watch.
So it's a very
watch
good
TV.
episode that you need to watch.
Of what?
Of
South Park.
South Park.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, that is a show I would watch, but like I can't. I find I have a hard time with it because I can't catch up now. I haven't watched it since like season 2 or what. There's so many episodes, man. It's like 700 years old. It's like trying to catch up with Moses. Like, hey, what's up, Moses? What you been up to this past 700 years? And you're just never gonna get to the end of that story. That's what trying to watch South Park would be like for me right now.
What?
South Park doesn't have some like big surreal story. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I don't want to miss anything. What if I had watched every other South Park, but that one, I still would have had nothing to contribute there. If I'm gonna know it, I have to know it all.
You can watch, I think, all their episodes.
Yeah, you can watch them online.
Yeah. I'm not gonna plug it on this video, but you know, there's a thing called Google.
There's also a thing called SouthPark.com where you can watch them all for free.
There's also YouTube. I don't think we've ever heard of that though.
But that's illegal.
YouTube would be illegal.
Content
True.
ID. Anyway, so back to the game.
So this guy's got his Spiteful Smith out, which when it is enraged, it gives the weapon 2 damage. So now he's got a 3 weapon whenever it does Dagger Mastery. So I kind of want that thing off the field.
There's no weapon in the game that's like permanent throughout the entire match. They all have durability, right?
Yeah, every weapon's got durability associated with it.
Okay.
Weapons do, but there are damage-dealing hero spells, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
like the mage.
or the
just
hunter.
does damage.
Yeah, or the hunter with his ability.
Here we go. I fight.
This is an interesting game.
Yeah, he's just got a lot of heavy hitters. I mean, I've still got all my health, so that's technically good, but I'm going to start dropping pretty quick here.
You just lost your
Isn't that one of those things where you go, at least you got your health. When you're like, my car broke down.
Yep.
got a nail in my motorcycle tire. Well, I got my health.
Oh, did you do that? I did that like a couple months ago.
Yeah, I was referencing. Because he went on a very long tirade about it.
Who?
You did.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was really annoying because I was going really fast and I got stuck and California Highway Patrol showed up and it wasn't... I was really disappointed because it wasn't whatever his name is.
What's his name?
Spanish guy.
The guy with chips.
Yeah. He's always happy.
Eric Estrada, that's who it was.
Yeah. I was hoping it was Eric Estrada when he rolled up and it was just some old guy. I was like, ah.
Would you have like batted your eyes at Eric Estrada? Is what you're saying? Or?
Nah, but I would have been like, it would have been cool because I would have been like, I was hanging out with Eric Estrada. Instead, it was just shitty, cold in the middle of the night, stuck on the side of the road, knowing I just need to spend hundreds of dollars. Oh, this isn't looking good, my friend.
No. He's pretty much killed me this turn, so... But we're gonna see what we can do.
You gonna assassinate the sword dude? Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Stand ready.
Yeah, no problem. What is the effect on the frost wolf guy?
What he does is if it's the same guy I'm thinking of,
It's when he comes out on the field. Yeah, every other friendly minion on the field gives him an additional 1/1.
Yep.
Well played.
Oh, look at that.
Well played.
Do you help people across the street too, like older?
Hey, I'm
people?
Canadian. I have to be as awesome as possible.
I-
It's a
I thought
requirement.
that's what I was gonna say. You knew that was coming. That's my thing with Canadians. You just apologize all the time. I'm sorry. I wish that was the emote that you sent him when you killed. Like, you should apologize to him right now for that fight.
So
I'm
What
sorry.
you're saying is Blizzard should add in an emote that just says "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
Well, there is a sorry emote actually. So, anyways, that's the end of my glorious run of spectacular failure. So, when we're finished with it, either by getting 3 losses or all of the wins, we get to use our key. So, clicking on it will allow us to unlock our chest.
Can't wait to see what you get. Fabulous prizes.
So, we've got gold, a pack of cards, and more gold. So I basically just made back my money. I got the deck and the 50 excess gold.
You break even at 3?
Feel free to try another run in the arena.
Well, it depends on it. Like you random
Oh,
between getting gold and arcane dust. But I'm saying you break even because it gives you the deck that otherwise would cost 100 coins. So
That's what I'm saying. I knew you break even. I knew you broke even, and there's a break even point. My thing was, I didn't think 3 used to be it. I think 5 used to be it. But I was wrong. Let's see what wonderful cards you get. Will you get the ultimate card?
Duplicate, and I think I need these guys still. So the Defender of Argus is good. I like that card. Every time I play against it, it kind of kicks my ass. So.
All right, that does it for now. And for more Hearthstone coverage, visit thematani.com.